Carol, you're on.
All right. Well, congratulations on your
Thanks, Carol.
election.
Thank you very much.
And we just want to talk to you for a few minutes about what your plans are for the next 3 years. What do you see? I know you can't lay it all out right now. But
Well, I wouldn't say that I'd even thought a whole lot about my plans for the next 3 years, other than having been elected president. One of my major responsibilities is to listen to the priorities and plans that the bishops have already given me. So to act as though I'm somehow creating some new vision is not true. I'm listening to what the bishops have to say and work with them. Obviously, I rely heavily, as every president I know has told me, on the staff. The staff is the one that helps bring things to the fore if there's a particular issue that the president may have to attend to. But I'm going to look at what I do in light of what the bishops have said in priorities and plans, and what committee chairs may speak to me through the Office of General Secretary. And if something would come up, then I have to admit at this point, I don't know.
Right.
And if I can get you to slide over this way a little bit. Oh, no, you scoot this way.
Oh,
there
literally.
we go. I just need to get him to look over this way a little bit more.
Now,
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
we obviously just finished another election that wasn't quite as smooth of a transition. But could you speak a little bit about how you, in your new position as leader, can help Catholics find some healing, find some transition in this?
Well, I think just looking at the priorities and plans, what we've done, they have been, I would say, intensified in terms of our commitment to dialogue, listening to one another. The liturgy we celebrated last night at St. Peter Claver was, to my mind, an excellent indication from Archbishop Kurtz, and in fact from all of the bishops, that we do intend to be attentive to problems of peace among and in some of our communities, problems of violence, problems of our ability to listen. I have already heard comments from my Spanish-speaking priests and those who work in Spanish communities how nervous and anxious a number of those communities are. That means we have to be attentive to them, as Archbishop Kurtz said, to be good shepherds, listen, accompany. That means we make our voice heard, but not screaming in the street, but rather our voices are heard in the street by our care and concern, our clarity on what we think is essential, and that is spoken openly. It's spoken to all. Obviously, it will be spoken, I think, to Congress and to the new administration. And we hope for a whole lot. This is brand new. Many people express worry, but brand newness also means options and possibilities. Mm-hmm. And I want to see both of them together, it seems to me.
Right, because you have the tricky job of balancing the leadership of the church and working with the new administration.
Sure. And to my mind, the church is most crucial. It's most important. That's where we show a shepherd's heart. It's where we accompany people and speak for them if they're voiceless. At the same time, because someone is brand new and the Congress will be new, there's also genuine possibilities there. It's not merely Pollyannish. There's a true, genuine option here. Mm-hmm. Something new happens.
Great.
So I'm very hopeful.
Good.
As far as immigration is concerned, I mean, obviously that's just something that has been stalled for now 2 administrations.
That's correct.
And this one, of course, looks problematic. At least it does for most political observers. Mm-hmm. Where will you try to focus in on this?
Well, speak on the human person. We'll speak on the human person who's the immigrant. We'll speak on the human person who's worried about immigrants, maybe in their view are a source of problems. But the church has always been in the United States with the immigrant. Right. And we will continue to be. I don't think that's so surprising. We want to move ahead. We'd like to see a system that we have for years called broken, restored, with attention on reunification of families, because our issue is families and the human person. So we will look for that. That's precisely what we'll do. As to what particularly we'll do, as I mentioned just a few minutes before, it's a new Congress, it's a new presidency, new options, new possibilities. We hope to join in the large dialogue that will go on throughout our country, making clear our priority for the human person and the immigrant, and how we would like to see them integrated into our culture and our country.
are you hopeful for the Catholic Church, not just in this political environment, but with the Amoris Laetitia, where there's so much teaching going on now of how to bring people to a fuller life? Is there?
I'm certainly very hopeful. I think Amoris Laetitia is if you read everything, all the chapters, and you go through them, it's a remarkable document of accompaniment of people into the depths of the mystery of human love and marriage and family life. If you read Evangelii Gaudium, you get an intense sense of what it means to publicly witness and privately witness to the faith that is given to us. And that though training is important, nobody has to be trained to witness to Jesus Christ. So there's lots of possibilities. I am quite hopeful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We got to go.